Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches combined with Scraptember. Please excuse Stephen Maggie, which is on because my son is obsessed with it and it's a little loud, but hopefully it's not too bad. Today we are going to be working with the theme of black and white mixed with, of course, the fun sketch. So I pulled all the black and kind of gold, but we're going to let that be white. For this collection from the Auburn Lane collection. I feel like it's going to match well with these cute photos of little Miss Nora having a little nap. She's so cute. And we're going to get started and see what I can come up with. I hope you will get a chance to play along. I think this is a really fun sketch. And there's multiple ways that you could take black and white. I also have it as a black and white photo versus a color photo. So you could take black and white in that way. Or you can take it black and white with your paper or embellishments or however you want. So you take the prompts and make them work for you. I'm going to attempt to make it work with pattern paper today. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is take all of these beautiful pattern papers. I may have been hoarding this collection, and I'm gonna cut them up into the strips that I need that you can see in this sketch. I mentioned it in my open. I really love this sketch. It's fun, it's playful, it's a great way to use up patterns. You can use stars. There's just so much you can do, and I'll be honest with you, I take this in a way you probably would not expect, so I'm excited to share. I'm very, very happy with this layout. But yes, I'm just going to start. I want this aspect of my layout to be my black and white and where the prompt is coming in for Scraptember. And in order to do that, I need to get everything trimmed up to my liking. And I don't do the same patterns on each side. I do mix it up a little bit, but for the most part, you know, there's some there. I was conscious as well to make sure that I had the directions going the right way, because the one has words on it. So I cut it one way, then rotated it and cut it the other. While you're watching me do all that, let me make sure to remind you, check out everyone playing along today. The links for everyone will be below, but of course Laura and Scrappy Sisters, so Jess or Katie will be up today. I believe we have Gwen, Angela, and Millie Art, all kind of the special guests for today, so their links will be there. And then like everyone that plays along every single day, their links are always in the description box for you. So make sure you check that all out, along with this black and white theme that we have going on. And now here we go. Okay, I wanted to really up this layout. I didn't want to play with stars necessarily, and I wanted to make it a little bit special. I'm also trying to use up some cut files that have been in my stash, and there's this one that I think is so pretty, and it's a moon, and it's the photos of my daughter sleeping. I wanted to combine them and make them all work together, and in order to do that, the moon was in black, so that again brought in that black and white idea. I'm going to do some mixed media, pretty subtle, but I did want the color of my daughter's pajamas, or like this cute pinky purple. I wanted to bring that through. What I end up doing is just going right around the edges of the moon basically, and I use a few different shades of color to make it all work. I'm using some watercolors. These are those Terataki. Oh, I can't remember the name of them. But they are amazing watercolors. I really enjoy working with them. And if you can see that, it's just this light pop that happens and just makes the moon stand out a little bit more, which is what I was going for. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. I decided to actually color in the entire moon. You're not going to see a ton of it, but if the florals were popping out, I did want you to be able to see it. And so I did decide to kind of mix the colors a little bit together. And it's kind of doing mixed media and watercolors like this, it's kind of just a play. You do what you can, put your cut file back over, make sure it's enough. If it's not, add more. If it's too much, you can always use white acrylic paint or even gesso and kind of mute it or cover it up. There's lots of ways to fix things if you're not happy with it. But honestly, just play. Remember, most of it's going to get covered up anyways, so you can't really go wrong with this type of thing. You just have to make it work, and I did that, and I had fun creating this one. I remember I've actually created this one quite a while ago since doing my voiceover, but I remember like I kind of was like dancing while I was creating this. I was really enjoying it. I liked the concept I had come up with. I felt like it was a little different. A lot of times with my 30 days of sketches, especially lately, I just have loved the sketches so much. I've almost followed them verbatim. So like I just really closely follow what's on there and then I move on to the next one. And this one I was a little bit more free flowing, and I just think it's really neat. I don't know what else to say. I just love it. The photos, like I said, they're not anything crazy. They're just Nora's having a little nap and she just looks so cute. And sometimes I'm sure you guys have done this too with your kids, where you look at them and they're just so precious and innocent when they're sleeping, and they take you by surprise almost sometimes in those moments. And it's just one of those. It's just quick photo snapped of her just being just my sweet little girl. And she's not this little anymore. She no longer, obviously she's 4 now, so she doesn't have a pacifier anymore, and she doesn't have to have stuffies. And it's just, yeah, this moment's already gone. It's so past. She's too grown up for this type of stuff anymore anyway. So I just love it. So there you go. I put on I cannot talk about. The black and white elements are back with those strips of pattern papers. I put that on top of the moon with my photo on top of that. Like you can see, I didn't necessarily get the diagonal like you can see in the sketch, but that's okay. And now I'm just adding in my title, which says, "May all your dreams come true," with a Z because I didn't have the S. So Z it would be, but that's okay. It works with the word dreams, right? And add a few little sparkles here and there, some sequins. And you guys, I'm gonna call this one done. I had so much fun with it. I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. It's fun, it's playful. I backed it with some purple, and it's just a fun, girly, sweet and innocent layout that I'm just very happy with. So here's a look at my finished layout. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.